Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hello viewers, good evening. How are you? This YouTube channel, we are starting this to upload educational videos related to the profession of accountancy. The areas that we generally cover are the accounting, auditing, taxation and other related topics. These topics generally which are related to students, more particularly CA, CS, CMA students, and also on MSMEs. Why MSMEs? If you see in the recent budget, Honorable Finance Minister has taken agriculture as the first engine, MSME as the second engine, investment as the third engine, exports as the fourth engine. The entire budget was based on these four engines. So the second engine and the fourth engine are more related to MSMEs. And also the general public, we upload the educational videos. Now today's topic for discussion is finalization of accounts. Why finalization of accounts? Today is the first day of the last month of the financial year. What is the financial year period? The financial year period begins from first day of April of the current year to the 31st March of the next year. What is finalization of accounts? Finalization of accounts mainly relates to the review of the bookkeeping activities and closure of the books of accounts with related items applicable in the financial statements of the business entity. Now, what are the bookkeeping activities? Bookkeeping activities would have happened throughout the year. Those activities are, the main activities are recording and classifying and summarizing of the activities. It would have happened throughout the year. What do you mean by recording? Recording of the financial transaction of the business. It relates only to the financial transactions of the business. These mainly two areas. One is recording, classifying. Now the books of accounts are generally kept in the software, in automation mode. Manual books of accounts are rarely kept. Nowadays it is not in use. So before recording, classification plays the important role. What is that classification? Creation of ledgers and also its related groups where we have to place the ledgers. These two relates to bookkeeping activities. Finalization of accounts happens after these two activities are done. When recording and classifying has happened in complete mode. What do you mean by completeness? Completeness is that recording of all the transactions related to bank, cash book, loan statements if any, credit card statements and other any statement related to any financial institutions, and also the transactions related to complete transactions related to sales, purchases, other expenses and income, and also the transactions related to assets and liabilities. If it is completely maintained, finalization of accounts can happen. As a first process in the finalization of accounts, reconciliation will be done more. Reconciliation of bank statements, reconciliation of returns submitted to various departments like GST, ESI, PF, labor related thing, and other any related statutory returns. Reconciliation should happen. This is the main activity of the finalization of accounts, in which review of the bookkeeping activity would be done. So in this, the next step is to generate the trial balance. What is trial balance? Trial balance is the summary of the activities that have happened which are recorded during the year. Once a review of trial balance is done, you can prepare the final accounts. Final accounts are in the form of balance sheet and the profit and loss account. And if cash flow statement is applicable, it is also prepared. This is the final accounts. Why this is done and why this has to be done in the month of March? See, this is the final end of the year. Closure of books of accounts has to happen during the month of March and in the first or 1 or 2 weeks of April, so that timely preparation of accounts can happen, timely reports can be generated with related to revenue, expenses, what is the profits position, what is the position of the assets and liabilities. So these are the main items we have to concentrate. Now in this, after review of trial balance and after preparation of financial statements, a review of the same can happen. You will get to know the position, based on which the same can be submitted to the statutory auditor in a timely manner. Here, my suggestion to the MSME businesses is that it is better to engage two professionals, one for the finalization of accounts and statutory audit of the books of accounts. Why? Because here there is a concept called, in internal audit, there is a concept called maker-checker concept. What is that? Maker-checker concept is that any activity which is done by a person or one department should be reviewed by another person or another department. So it is always better to engage two professionals in the interest of the business. Only thing is, here two professionals, generally businesses engage internal auditors as the professionals who can also help them in finalization of accounts. Why? Because this finalization of accounts also falls under risk management of the businesses. So when they help in closing the books of accounts, it would also help the statutory auditors in conducting their audit procedures and giving the audit report. That is the main advantage of preparing the books of accounts in a timely manner. Now here we would also in all our videos we would also be talking about some spiritual aspects like Bhagavad Gita and other ancient scriptures. Why we are doing this is, even in budget speech, the finance minister has given two instances. One is of a Telugu poet, where he has quoted, stating that he has quoted as Deshamante Matti Kadoi, Deshamante Janaloi, which means a country is not only of its soil or material resources, it is more of its people. And in the same manner, under direct taxes proposals. Before that, she has also quoted Kural, Tirukural number 542, where she says that people also expect good governance from the government. So based on that, we also will be discussing on spirituality in all our videos. One such shloka from Bhagavad Gita is chapter number 10, verse number 32, in which Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, Sarganam Adirantascha Madhyam Chaivaham Arjuna Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam Vadaha Pravadatamaham. What does it mean? It means among the creations, you and I are all creations. All living beings are all creations. Among the creations, I am the beginning. I am the middle and I am the end. Among the knowledge, the study of the soul is the ultimate knowledge. The study of the soul is also termed as, in English parlance, as metaphysics. And in the discussions or in debates, the right type of discussion is Bhagavan. So I hope this discussion on finalization of accounts is useful to the viewers, and all the MSME businesses would start analyzing their books of accounts and take the timely steps of preparation of final books of accounts and finalization of accounts in a timely manner. Thank you.